there, Glenn with the Toy Temple, and today we've got the Power Rangers Bandai Legacy T-Rex, and I'm excited to get it open. Take a look. I've opened another one of these before. We'll talk about that in a second. On the front, you can see the T-Rex, little Red Ranger next to him. On the back, they display some other products you can own, and in addition, a few other play features that you can do. Let's crack this thing open and see what we can find out about the mysterious Red T-Rex. So because of the size of my photo box, this review might be a little strange with some of the angles I'm doing of this, but rest assured, I'm gonna try to get the best angles and tell you all about the articulation and the history. So the Red Legacy T-Rex Zord, he looks out of the package pretty okay. I'm used to Legacy toys being die cast, you know, metal, having some weight to them. This has weight, but it's plastic. It's all plastic. Like every piece of gray you see is plastic. And that's unfortunate because I really loved a lot of the Legacy toys. As much as I complain about their action figures, they nailed it with the Zords. I talked about it in the Legacy Ninja Zord review about how much I loved the die cast with that. But this is plastic, and I'm not a fan. And in fact, it's not even painted plastic. That's a sticker, this is a sticker, and they didn't even put that many stickers on it. Accuracy-wise to the actual T-Rex, it looks good. I mean, you look at it, you go, oh, that's the T-Rex from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and it is. It looks like a T-Rex. It looks like a dinosaur. They were selling this for $35. I wanted it for a little lower. So when Amazon was running a sale on Power Rangers Day, I got it for a little cheaper. Articulation-wise, he's not bad, actually. He's got ankle pivots. He's got sort of a leg. I would call it a knee joint right there. He's got kind of a thigh move for his leg. The tail looks like it could be moved individually, but each piece is connected to the next one. So these two are connected, these two are connected, and then these two are connected. So you've got some range of motion, but not as much as you would think, because he uses the tail in the show as a weapon, but you're not really going to be able to whip too many people with it. Arm-wise, he's a T-Rex. He does have some elbow, he's got some wrist, and he's got some shoulder. Head, left, right. He can look up, he can look down. He's got it there. He also does have waist, ever so slightly. There it is. Mouth-wise, it does open, but he should have blasters in there. Two little firing mechanisms, not actual rockets. You know, I don't want that plate feature to clog up his mouth area, but at least mold the two little guns in there. Accessory-wise, he does come with one thing, and it's this little Red Ranger fella. And the Red Ranger isn't great. He's got some articulation, no head, no waist. He's got elbow and shoulder. It goes all the way around. And he's got legs. But he's missing paint, the little diamonds on his boots and his gloves. Even on his morpher. I mean, just add like the littlest bit of yellow. I know you've got some laying around because Trini and her Sabertooth, they have plenty of yellow on her. Why not just use some of that? On the back, they did not continue the diamonds, which, why? Why? And on the helmet, they didn't even get any of the little yellow, I'm gonna say gums. For the T-Rex head, they didn't paint the eyes black. They have black, look, they used black right there. Why not paint it? With a figure quite like this, we're just gonna pop him into the back, just like we did with the other one. Never to be seen again. Let's see how well this scales to the Sabertooth Tiger. So yeah, there's a bit of a difference. I think they made the Sabertooth Tiger maybe a little bit too big. That or they didn't make this large enough. And I think the worst thing about these two is the fact that they don't transform together. There's no interconnectivity between them. They're just solitary Zords. And I wish they had changed their mind, or at some point during that process just said, let's just make them connect. What's the worst that can happen? The arms and stuff already pop off. The head, you know, it could have been done. It could have been done really well. And I know they're putting out a Mastodon soon. And I know Bandai wanted to scrape for every last little cent out of the Power Rangers property before Hasbro took over. But these could have been glorious. And instead, they're just not. They're not what they could have lived up to. And starring on the show for the very first time, we've got Legacy Dragon Zord. And I love this one. It's die cast. It's molded with the gold, the green. It's accurate to the show. It can transform. It's perfect. However, I'm not here to talk about that. What I'm here to talk about is if it scales well, and it does. They look very intimidating. However, one just has that die cast shine, and the other one doesn't. And I will admit, the one thing that the die-cast Legacy Zords do not have is that posability that this one does. And I like the posability, I really do. And that's what saves these from being just absolute junk. These are display pieces. They're toys, but they can't be posed in a convincing fashion quite like this can. Like, you can twist the wrist, you can move it up and down. You can make them look awesome. There's not much you can do with these. So, should you get Legacy T-Rex? Only if you love the Red Ranger or if you love Power Rangers. Unless you're just the most diehard of Power Ranger fans, I don't know if you'd like it. It's definitely one of the more kid toys that I own just because of the plastic, the stickers. It's not... When I hear the word Legacy associated with Power Rangers, I think of high quality, good stuff. And I can't say that about this T-Rex. It's got the articulation, but it doesn't have the paint apps. It's got stickers on it. It's molded plastic. It could be so much more. And I hope when Hasbro takes over, it will be. They've done a magnificent job with Marvel Legends, and I think they'll do the same with these. Sorry, buddy. 2 out of 5. You are a monument to the failings of Bandai and Saban, and you're gonna get the treatment you deserve someday. No, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Don't talk. Shh. Don't talk. 2 out of 5. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at The Toy Temple, where I rant about Power Rangers there as well. And if you like it, hit like, hit subscribe, and remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.